come from Wales. It's unusual. Most people come from people. I come from Wales. Back in Wales, where I came from, people thought I was a little weird, and quite rightly so. They thought I was a little strange because I was... the Welsh people, they love good music. They love great things like choirs. They're crazy for choirs. Classical music, jazz, ballet, opera, harp players. God, they love the harpoonists. They love all that kind of good highbrow music. I was a little strange and different. They thought I was weird because I was a big fan of country music. I grew up listening to people like Jim Reeves. Do you remember Jim Reeves? And Dolly Parton. Right there, two of my favorites. Dolly Parton, two of my favorites. Come on now. I don't live in San Diego anymore. I now live in Toronto. I moved there for two reasons. One, for the weather, and two, because I wanted to become the next mayor. Anyway, so off I went to this beautiful cruise ship. I won't tell you the name of the cruise ship because it wasn't with this particular line, so I won't mention the name of the ship or the line because that would obviously be politically incorrect. But I will say one thing, working there, it was no carnival. Anyway, I know. Anyway, 5-day cruise, Athens to Rio, first night in the piano bar, I felt brave. I said, okay, let's hear it. Does anybody have a favorite song or request? Wouldn't you know it, this lady at the bar yelled out on top of her voice, I do. I said, okay ma'am, what would you like to hear? She said, do you know Kitten Up a Tree? I had no idea what it was. I asked everybody I knew, the band, the singers, the dancers, the cruise director, the staff. No one knew what it was. This went on every single night of that 5-night cruise. It was a nightmare for me. Every time I said, any request, sing lady, every night, Kitten Up a Tree, obscure songs for 800, please Alex. The very last night of the cruise, it was a bit like tonight, pretty quiet, nothing happening. But it was pre-dinner. It wasn't after dinner. I was just sitting at the piano, just playing standards, music while everybody had a glass of wine before their meal. And I was just playing songs, wasn't singing, just playing tunes. All of a sudden, that lady at the bar started going crazy, jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, that's it, that's my song, that's my song. God, I was so happy for her and happy for myself. And this is what it was. Look at me. I hate my life. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. No more requests. Let me give you some advice, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you some advice. Whatever you do, do not get your teeth fixed in Brazil. Here we go. What's the song, you're the piano man. Sing us the song tonight. While we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got a feeling alright. So I'm going to name our little girl after your mother, my future mother-in-law. And in fact, passive-aggressive psycho will be 3 years old 1 week on Friday. And goodness gracious, great balls of fire! You've been an awesome crowd tonight, everybody.